ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Sports Saturday. I'm Julian Gibson. It's not Sports Saturday, it's Basketball Saturday. Catholic Primary School Championships wrapping up yesterday, but let's start. Our top story comes from Canada. Team Bahamas took on Canada last night, and our Charles Fisher tells us that Team Bahamas went through a blizzard on the basketball court.
Our senior men's national basketball team fell into a hole early against Canada, trailed 21-11 after 1, 45-17 at the half, 66-38 after 3, and could not get back into the ball game, losing their opener 93-69. Head coach Mario Boleg summed it up this way.
I'm not upset with the guys, but we did not come to play, and it showed. We got slapped in the face right away from Canada. We came out too passive. And defensively, we were not there. I mean, even the 50-50 loose balls were just dropping on the floor, the rebounds. You know, we were not mentally ready to play. We came to play, but we were not mentally ready to play, in my opinion. That's why in the locker room, the second half, I told the guys, listen, we have to come out and play the way we know how to play. We didn't run or execute any offense, and then we panic and we run away from running our offense, and we just start doing our own thing as the league begins to go up.
With that in mind, was that the reason you went to all kind of different rotations?
Yeah, and then switching up the defense. You know, we seen that we couldn't stay in front of them in the man-to-man, so I went inside the 1-3-1 zone and the 2-3 zone and keep switching it from one zone to the next after. Depending on the passes that were made, we going from 1-3-1 to 2-3, back on top to the 1-3-1, and then showing a little press off and on. But that's the reason we practice these things. Because of our athleticism, we're able to do these things, and so we want to show teams off and on. And so if the man-to-man isn't going to work, which I think could work, I just didn't think we came to play. With the mix-up of defense, you know, the combo defense, we'll be quite fine. But we're not going to elaborate on this loss. We lost. That is a done deal. We accept that loss. We didn't come to play. Like I just tell the guys, we need to prepare now to go home and try and beat the Virgin Islands. That's one loss. We got 6 games to play.
Shaquille Clare finished with 12. Dustin Baker had 10 off the bench.
They made some shots, but we didn't get back in transition defense at all. You know, when they have one of the best shooters in the country. You know, so we didn't find him. You know, so he kind of killed us from outside. But I think our defense, you know, just wasn't the defense we normally play. It was in Bahamas basketball. You know, we normally get up in teams, we get out and run. I don't think that we did that in the first half. We picked it up a little bit in the second half, but it was just a little too late. But you know, it's a good learning experience for us. You know, we have another tough one coming up on Monday, so we have to flush this one, learn from this one, and grow from this one, and get ready for Monday.
How do you approach Monday? Because both teams will be coming in with a loss.
We just got to go fight. You know, it's going to be another dog fight. You know, not because we're home that means we're going to win. You know, we got to come out there and play basketball. You know, and the fans can't win it for us. We got to do it ourselves, man. We got work to do. It's time to get back to work. We can get this dub on Monday.
We just came out flat. We didn't bring the intensity. They punched us in the mouth early. They got their crowd into it, and we put ourselves in the hole. It was just too deep to come back from.
It was definitely all about Team Canada. 93-69 beating of the Bahamas in the first leg of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. The team with little time to dwell on this loss because they return home on Sunday and take on the U.S. Virgin Islands at the Kendall G. Isaacs Gym, 8 o'clock on Monday night. In Canada, about to make my way back home to the 242 for ZNS Total Sports. Thanks to my cameraman, Robert Johnson. I'm Charles Fisher.
Thanks much, Seafish. Now, Team Bahamas will take on the U.S. Virgin Islands come Monday at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Now to Catholic School Primary School Championships. Tied up at 1 game apiece. St. Thomas More taking on St. Francis Joseph. Charles Major, strong basket. He's the man, and he's a powerful man. Look at the push-ups. Charles Major and St. Thomas More, they would go on to beat St. Francis Joseph to win the championship 41-30.
We played our hardest, we did our best. We was coming back to fight, and we fight hard this game.
It was a good game from the start. We played good, excellent defense. We attacked the basket. We didn't get that much fouls as yesterday, and we did good.
We performed very good, but we made some mistakes that our coach didn't want us to make. But we still played a good game.
Yesterday, as a matter of fact, the boys lost yesterday, but we went home, we rebuilt, we came back, we focused on what we needed to, shutting down the cherry picking. So today we came back and pulled it off.
2 championships, girls and boys. It got to be a great feeling for the school.
Yeah, man, because last year I told Brent Stubbs that we were going to win again straight off the bat. I just wanted the boys to close out their season with a perfect record, but I guess they had to fall off the horse to see how it is to lose, to come back and win.
Now for St. Francis, they knew exactly why they lost the ball game.
Too many bad shots, too many bad passes, and too many turnovers.
We didn't do defense and a lot of turnovers. That's about it.
We didn't play defense as well as we did play defense yesterday and offense yesterday.
We had awful defense.
Battle for Atlanta is taking place last night. Western Kentucky and Dwight Colby taking on SMU with the score 61-60. Seconds in the ball game, Jake Umler for Western Kentucky would come up with a three-pointer to give Western Kentucky the lead 63-61. Big shot, Jake.
A couple of trips down the court, I missed a few box outs, and I missed a few assignments on defense, so I knew I had to come down and make big plays on offense, so that's what I did.
Western Kentucky would hold on to win 63-61. Coach, big win, big tournament.
What a great experience it was for us to come back home too and bring this guy back home with us. Just not bring him back home. But in that final game, when we all had a excuse that we couldn't make for being fatigued, we never let it creep in. And this guy right here, he was a difference in this ball game for us. He's the one guy that found ways to not accept fatigue and push through it. You know, as I told our team at halftime, you know, I was trying to just pull more out of them. We didn't want to accept fatigue being an issue with us with 7 guys.
Now on Thursday, I spent Thanksgiving at the Atlantis Resort. It's a much celebrated holiday in the United States, so you know me being nosy. I wanted to find out what visiting friends was thankful for.
Being here in the Bahamas, my family and my friends.
I thought you was going to say being alive.
Being alive too. All right, for my family.
Making you rich?
Yeah, that'd be nice if I could be rich. And I guess Notre Dame winning it last night.
And you missed out being alive.
And being alive.
Yeah,
my family and all 13 of us are here together from Indiana.
Everybody asks at the last 3 plays since they missed out being alive. You don't want to be thankful for being alive?
Well, yeah, I'm very thankful for that because I battled some medical conditions this year, so I'm very thankful for that.
And finally, in sports, homegoing services taking place this morning at Zion Baptist Church for Bahamas Cycling Federation Executive Keith Lloyd. Well, that's all the time for Sports Saturday. Once again, I'm Julian Gibson. Stay tuned. Your better forecast is still to come.